Greetings, fellow wanderers on the unpredictable journey of life. In the shadows of our existence, we face an unceasing battle, a battle between the fortresses of our inner strength and the lurking weaknesses that threaten to engulf us. Today, we delve into the intricate labyrinth of human connections, guided by the Stoic compass. Join me as we unravel the profound wisdom of Stoicism, exploring the habits that, if embraced, can erode the very foundations of our resilience. In the annals of ancient Greek philosophy, Stoicism emerges as a beacon, offering timeless insights to navigate the turbulent waters of contemporary life. Stoicism is not merely a philosophy, it's a way of life that advocates focusing on what lies within our control, cultivating virtues that shape our character, and embracing life's challenges with unwavering resolve. As we traverse this unpredictable terrain, let Stoicism be our lantern, guiding us through the storm. 1. The habit of superficiality. Friendships, the delicate threads that weave the intricate tapestry of our lives, are often tested by the subtle yet insidious force of superficiality. In the Stoic exploration of camaraderie, the first habit that demands our attention is the habit of superficiality. This pervasive tendency to form connections based on appearances rather than substance is a silent assailant, capable of eroding the very foundations of authentic friendship. As we venture into the Stoic contemplation of this habit, let us delve into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic luminary whose insights echo through the corridors of time. The Stoic perspective on friendships transcends the surface-level exchanges and challenges us to seek connections grounded in virtue and shared principles. Let us unravel the layers of the habit of superficiality and explore the Stoic antidotes that fortify the bonds of genuine camaraderie. Superficiality in friendships manifests as a reliance on outward appearances, societal status, or fleeting pleasures as the foundation for connection. It is a habit rooted in the ephemeral, where the allure of the surface often masks the absence of depth. Stoicism warns against friendships founded on the precarious grounds of superficiality, as they lack the resilience required to weather the storms of life. The habit of superficiality weakens individuals by fostering connections that lack substance and authenticity. When friendships are based on external attributes rather than shared values, they become susceptible to the changing winds of circumstance. Superficial relationships often crumble when faced with challenges, as they lack the foundational strength derived from a deeper understanding of each other's virtues. In Stoic philosophy, strength is found in virtue, and friendships grounded in virtue withstand the test of time. Superficial connections, on the other hand, prove brittle under the weight of adversity, leaving individuals emotionally vulnerable and without the steadfast support that genuine friendships provide. Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, beckons us to view friendships through the lens of virtue. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, reminds us that waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. In the context of friendships, this echoes the Stoic principle that true camaraderie is forged in the crucible of shared virtue. Stoicism calls individuals to seek friends whose character aligns with the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In the face of superficiality, the Stoic philosophy encourages a discerning eye that looks beyond the surface, seeking connections that nourish the soul rather than gratify the senses. To overcome the habit of superficiality, Stoicism offers practical guidance rooted in self-awareness and virtue. Cultivate self-awareness. Stoicism teaches that self-awareness is the cornerstone of authentic connections. Reflect on your own values, virtues, and aspirations. Understand what virtues you hold dear and seek friends who align with these principles. Practice virtue-centered friendships. Embrace the Stoic principle that true friendships are those that contribute to your moral growth. Strive to be a virtuous friend and seek virtue in others. Authentic connections blossom when individuals are committed to mutual moral betterment. Look beyond appearances. Stoicism challenges us to look beyond the surface, engage in meaningful conversations that delve into values, beliefs, and character. Superficial friendships often falter in the absence of depth. Therefore, cultivate connections that thrive on meaningful dialogue. Embrace shared principles. As you navigate the landscape of friendships, prioritize those who share your Stoic principles. Seek individuals whose actions align with virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Stoicism reminds us that virtue is the bedrock of enduring connections. Be mindful of ephemeral pleasures. Stoicism warns against placing undue importance on fleeting pleasures in friendships. While shared enjoyments can enhance connections, prioritizing the ephemeral over the enduring virtues weakens the fabric of authentic camaraderie. In the realm of friendships, the habit of superficiality poses a formidable challenge to the Stoic quest for authentic connections. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue and self-awareness, provides a compass to navigate through the allure of the superficial. By cultivating friendships grounded in shared principles and virtues, individuals fortify themselves against the corrosive effects of superficiality. As we apply these Stoic principles, let us build connections that withstand the trials of time, for true friendships are forged in the crucible of virtue. 2. The habit of betrayal. In the intricate dance of human connections, the habit of betrayal emerges as a shadowy specter, capable of casting a long-lasting pall over the foundations of trust and camaraderie. As we embark on this Stoic exploration of friendships, the second habit beckons us to confront the insidious nature of betrayal, a betrayal that can undermine the very essence of authentic connections. Let us journey into the heart of this Stoic contemplation, guided by the wisdom of Seneca, a Stoic philosopher whose insights resonate across the epochs. The Stoic lens on friendships pierces through the illusions, urging us to choose companions with discernment and to be wary of the corrosive influence of betrayal. Together, let us unravel the layers of the habit of betrayal and unveil the Stoic principles that fortify the bonds of loyalty. The habit of betrayal manifests as a breach of trust, a deviation from the fundamental pact that underpins authentic friendships. It occurs when individuals betray the confidences, expectations, or commitments that form the bedrock of genuine camaraderie. This habit, veiled in deception, weakens the bonds of trust that should be the very fabric of enduring connections. Betrayal inflicts a profound wound on the individuals involved, eroding the trust that serves as the cornerstone of genuine friendships. The consequences are far-reaching, impacting not only the betrayed, but also the betrayer. For the betrayed, the emotional toll is substantial, leading to a sense of vulnerability, disillusionment, and a fractured worldview. For the betrayer, the act of betrayal corrodes their own character, leaving them burdened with the weight of moral culpability. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue as the highest good, underscores the damaging impact of betrayal on an individual's own moral standing. In weakening trust, betrayal weakens the very foundations of Stoic resilience and fortitude. Stoicism, ever the guide in navigating the intricacies of human relationships, imparts timeless principles relevant to the prevention and healing of betrayal. Virtue as the highest good. Seneca, a stalwart of Stoic philosophy, asserted that virtue is the highest good. In the context of friendships, this Stoic principle underscores the importance of choosing friends whose character aligns with the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Friendships founded on mutual virtue. The Stoic perspective advocates for friendships grounded in mutual virtue. This entails not only seeking virtuous companions, but also embodying virtue in our own actions. True friendships, according to Stoicism, are those that contribute to the moral growth of both individuals involved. Discernment in choosing companions. Seneca's counsel on choosing friends wisely resonates through the ages. Stoicism encourages discernment in forming connections, advising against associations with those who may compromise the values and trust integral to Stoic camaraderie. to navigate the treacherous waters of the habit of betrayal. Stoicism imparts practical wisdom grounded in virtue and resilience. Cultivate Stoic virtues. Embrace the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in your own character. By embodying these virtues, you not only fortify your own resilience but also attract friends who share these principles. Practice trust with discernment. Stoicism doesn't advocate blind trust, but rather encourages discernment. While trust is foundational to friendships, Stoicism advises being mindful of red flags and exercising caution in situations where trust is earned rather than assumed. Address betrayal with Stoic resilience. If betrayal occurs, Stoicism provides a framework for addressing the aftermath with resilience. Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on what lies within our control. While we can't change the past, we can choose our response to it. Counsel on loyalty and integrity. Seneca's reflections on loyalty and integrity echo Stoic counsel on maintaining fidelity to one's principles. In friendships, Stoicism guides individuals to prioritize loyalty and integrity, fostering connections that endure the trials of circumstance. Learn from betrayal. Stoicism encourages a reflective approach to adversity. In the aftermath of betrayal, individuals can turn to Stoic introspection to learn valuable lessons. By understanding the nature of the betrayal and its impact, individuals can grow wiser and fortify themselves against future breaches of trust. The habit of betrayal, a dark undercurrent in the river of friendships, demands our Stoic scrutiny and resilience. Stoicism, with its unwavering focus on virtue, trust, and resilience, serves as a guiding light in navigating these tumultuous waters. As we apply these Stoic principles, let us build friendships that stand unyielding against the corrosive forces of betrayal. In the Stoic quest for authentic connections, let loyalty and integrity be our steadfast companions, fortifying the bonds that endure the tests of time and adversity. 3. The habit of constant criticism. In the labyrinth of friendships, the habit of constant criticism emerges as a subtle poison, capable of corroding the very foundations of trust and camaraderie. As we embark on this Stoic exploration of human connections, the third habit beckons us to confront the pervasive nature of incessant critique, a habit that can unravel the delicate threads that bind authentic friendships. Guided by the Stoic wisdom of Aurelius and Seneca, let us unravel the layers of the habit of constant criticism. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, mindfulness, and constructive dialogue, provides us with a Stoic compass to navigate through the intricacies of friendships. Together, let us delve into the nuances of this habit and uncover the Stoic principles that fortify the bonds of friendship against the corrosive force of perpetual criticism. The habit of constant criticism manifests as an ongoing tendency to scrutinize, condemn, or disparage one's friends. It goes beyond occasional constructive feedback and transforms into a pervasive pattern of negativity. This habit erodes the trust and goodwill essential for authentic friendships, creating an environment where camaraderie withers under the weight of perpetual judgment. Constant criticism weakens individuals on both ends of the spectrum. For the one subjected to constant critique, it leads to a sense of vulnerability, insecurity, and a diminished self-esteem. The relentless nature of criticism creates an atmosphere of mistrust, hindering genuine self-expression within the friendship. On the other hand, the one habitually criticizing weakens their own character. Stoicism underscores the importance of virtue as the highest good, and constant criticism violates the Stoic principle of practicing goodwill and fostering a positive environment. The habit of perpetual critique corrodes the bonds of trust, leaving individuals isolated in the ruins of a friendship, strained by negativity. Stoicism, as a philosophy of personal ethics, provides foundational principles to navigate the complex terrain of friendships. The Stoic virtue of wisdom. Wisdom, as a Stoic virtue, entails discernment in judgment. Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate wisdom in their interactions, guiding them to distinguish between constructive critique and harmful criticism. Practicing justice in relationships. The Stoic principle of justice emphasizes fairness and treating others with kindness. In the context of friendships, justice calls for a balanced and fair approach, avoiding the excessive negativity that comes with constant criticism. The Stoic endorsement of constructive critique. Stoicism acknowledges the value of constructive criticism as a tool for personal growth. Unlike constant criticism, constructive critique is grounded in goodwill and aims at helping individuals improve rather than tearing them down. To navigate the treacherous waters of the habit of constant criticism, Stoicism imparts practical wisdom rooted in virtue and constructive communication. Cultivate Stoic wisdom in critica. Before expressing criticism, practice the Stoic virtue of wisdom. Reflect on whether the critique is grounded in fairness and whether it contributes to the mutual moral growth of both individuals involved. Stoicism encourages thoughtful discernment in judgment. Seek constructive dialogue. Stoicism endorses constructive dialogue over destructive criticism. If there are concerns or disagreements, engage in open and respectful conversation. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of communication as a tool for mutual understanding and growth. Mindfulness in expression. Stoicism encourages mindfulness in speech. Before expressing criticism, be mindful of the words chosen and their potential impact. The Stoic principle of temperance guides individuals to cultivate moderation in their expressions, avoiding excessive negativity. Practice the Stoic virtue of justice. Justice, in the context of friendships, involves treating others with fairness and kindness. Constant criticism violates the Stoic principle of justice by creating an imbalanced and negative dynamic. Cultivate the Stoic virtue of justice by approaching friendships with goodwill and fairness. Balance critique with appreciation. Stoicism teaches individuals to balance critique with appreciation. While constructive criticism has its place, it is equally important to express gratitude and acknowledgement for the positive aspects of a friend's character. Stoic balance in critique fosters an environment of trust and mutual support. The habit of constant criticism, a subtle yet potent force in friendships, invites us to tread the Stoic path of wisdom, justice, and constructive communication. Stoicism, with its timeless principles, provides a compass to navigate through the complexities of human connections. As we apply these Stoic teachings, let us nurture friendships where critique is constructive, dialogue is open, and the bonds of trust are fortified against the corrosive effects of perpetual criticism. In the Stoic pursuit of authentic connections, let our words be a source of encouragement and growth, rather than a tool for the erosion of camaraderie. 4. The habit of envy. In the intricate tapestry of friendships, the habit of envy emerges as a dark shadow, capable of casting a pall over the genuine joys and successes of those we call friends. As we embark on this Stoic exploration of human connections, the fourth habit beckons us to confront the insidious nature of envy, a habit that, if left unchecked, can poison the wellsprings of camaraderie and erode the very foundations of trust. Guided by the timeless wisdom of Seneca, Epictetus, and other Stoic philosophers, let us unravel the layers of the habit of envy. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, gratitude, and understanding the true nature of happiness, provides us with a Stoic compass to navigate through the complexities of friendships. Together, let us delve into the nuances of this habit and unveil the Stoic principles that fortify the bonds of friendship against the corrosive force of envy. The habit of envy manifests as a resentful longing for another's advantages, success, or possessions. It goes beyond admiring the achievements of friends and transforms into a destructive force that sows seeds of discontent. Envy is not merely a fleeting emotion, but a habit, a pattern of comparison that corrodes the fabric of genuine camaraderie. Envy weakens individuals on both ends of the spectrum. For the one harboring envy, it creates a toxic mindset that diminishes their own sense of self-worth and happiness. Instead of celebrating the successes of friends, the envious individual finds themselves mired in comparison, unable to appreciate the unique journey and contributions of others. For the friend who becomes the object of envy, the consequences are equally profound. Envy introduces an undercurrent of tension into the friendship, as the envious friend struggles to authentically share in the joys of their companions. The habit of envy weakens the bonds of trust and mutual celebration, fostering an environment where authentic connection becomes increasingly challenging. Stoicism, as a philosophy that advocates for tranquility and virtuous living, provides foundational principles to counteract the corrosive effects of envy. Understanding the nature of happiness. Stoicism teaches that true happiness is derived from internal virtues rather than external circumstances. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasizes that we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. The Stoic perspective invites individuals to cultivate internal virtues and find contentment in their own journey. Practicing gratitude. Seneca, known for his Stoic reflections on gratitude, advises that true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Stoicism encourages individuals to practice gratitude for their own blessings rather than dwelling on what others possess. Gratitude becomes a shield against the corrosive effects of envy. Cultivating virtue in relationships. The Stoic emphasis on virtue extends to relationships. Stoicism encourages individuals to prioritize virtuous living and moral character over external markers of success. In friendships, the focus shifts from comparison to celebrating each other's growth and virtues. To navigate the treacherous waters of the habit of envy, Stoicism imparts practical wisdom grounded in virtue and tranquility. Cultivate internal virtues. Stoicism invites individuals to focus on cultivating internal virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By placing emphasis on personal growth and character development, the habit of envy loses its grip, and individuals find contentment in their own journey. Practice gratitude daily. Stoicism emphasizes the transformative power of gratitude. Make a daily practice of acknowledging and appreciating your own blessings. This shifts the focus from external comparisons to an internal recognition of the unique virtues and opportunities in your life. Celebrate friends' successes. Stoicism encourages individuals to genuinely celebrate the successes of friends. Instead of succumbing to envy, practice joy for others' accomplishments. Recognize that their achievements do not diminish your worth or potential, but contribute to the collective tapestry of shared successes. Embrace the Stoic concept of tranquility. The Stoic ideal of tranquility, or peace of mind, becomes a powerful antidote to envy. By focusing on internal virtues, practicing gratitude, and embracing tranquility, individuals can release the grip of envy and foster an environment of mutual support and celebration in friendships. Shift the focus to virtuous living. Stoicism invites individuals to shift their focus from external markers of success to virtuous living. Cultivate moral character, integrity, and kindness in your own life, and encourage friends to do the same. Shared virtues become the foundation for enduring connections. The habit of envy, a shadow that looms over the landscape of friendships, challenges us to tread the Stoic path of internal virtues, gratitude, and genuine celebration. Stoicism, with its timeless principles, provides a compass to navigate through the complexities of human connections. As we apply these Stoic teachings, let us nurture friendships where envy gives way to gratitude and comparison transforms into shared celebrations. In the Stoic pursuit of authentic connections, May virtue be the guiding light that fortifies the bonds of camaraderie against the corrosive effects of envy. 5. The habit of selfishness in friendships. Within the intricate tapestry of friendships, the habit of selfishness stands as a looming shadow, capable of dimming the vibrancy of connections and eroding the very foundations of trust and mutual support. As we navigate the complexities of human relationships through the lens of Stoicism, the fifth habit demands our attention, an exploration into the subtle but potent ways selfishness can weaken the bonds of authentic camaraderie. Guided by the wisdom of Stoic philosophers such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, let us unravel the layers of the habit of selfishness. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, altruism, and the pursuit of the common good, provides a sturdy foundation for understanding the corrosive effects of selfishness in friendships. Together, let us delve into the nuances of this habit and unearth the Stoic principles that fortify the bonds of friendship against the erosive force of self-centeredness. The habit of selfishness in friendships manifests as a consistent prioritization of one's own needs, desires, and interests at the expense of others. It goes beyond occasional self-care or self-interest and transforms into a pattern of behavior where the individual consistently places their own concerns above the well-being and needs of their friends. This habit creates an imbalance in the give and take dynamics of friendships, threatening the mutual support and understanding essential for genuine connections. Selfishness weakens individuals on both sides of the friendship equation. For the selfish individual, the habit may provide temporary gratification, but ultimately leads to a sense of isolation. Genuine connections are built on reciprocity, understanding, and mutual support. And when one consistently prioritizes their own needs without regard for others, the foundation of trust begins to crumble. On the receiving end, the friend who experiences the brunt of selfish behavior may feel undervalued, neglected, and unimportant. The erosion of trust and the lack of reciprocity can lead to emotional distress, fostering an environment where authentic connection becomes increasingly challenging. Stoicism, as a philosophy of virtue ethics, imparts timeless principles to counteract the corrosive effects of selfishness in friendships. The Stoic virtue of justice. Justice, as a Stoic virtue, emphasizes fairness, equity, and treating others with kindness. In friendships, justice calls for a balanced and fair approach, avoiding the excesses of self-centered behavior. Stoicism encourages individuals to consider the needs and perspectives of friends, fostering an environment of mutual respect. The Stoic ideal of altruism. Stoicism champions altruism, the selfless concern for the well-being of others. Altruism stands in contrast to selfishness, reminding individuals of the interconnectedness of humanity. The Stoic philosophy encourages acts of kindness, generosity, and consideration, fostering bonds that withstand the tests of self-interest. Practicing virtue in relationships. The Stoic focus on virtue extends to friendships. Cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance becomes the cornerstone of authentic connections. Stoicism encourages individuals to prioritize moral character over self-interest, fostering an environment where friendships thrive on shared values. To navigate the treacherous waters of the habit of selfishness in friendships, Stoicism imparts practical wisdom grounded in virtue and mutual support. Cultivate the Stoic virtue of justice. Justice, in the context of friendships, involves treating others with fairness and kindness. Consider the needs and perspectives of friends, and strive for a balanced approach that avoids the pitfalls of self-centered behavior. Stoicism teaches that authentic connections are built on a foundation of mutual respect. Practice altruism and acts of kindness. Actively seek opportunities to practice altruism, the selfless concern for the well-being of others. Engage in acts of kindness, generosity, and consideration toward your friends. Stoicism reminds us that fostering connections based on mutual support and understanding contributes to the common good. Prioritize virtue over self-interest. Stoicism encourages individuals to prioritize virtue over self-interest in friendships. Cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in your own character, and seek friends who share these values. True connections are forged in the crucible of shared virtues. Embrace the Stoic concept of mutual support. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes the concept of mutual support in friendships. Rather than viewing relationships through a lens of transactional self-interest, embrace the idea that genuine connections involve reciprocal understanding and support. Stoicism teaches that both giving and receiving are integral to the fabric of authentic camaraderie. Reflect on the interconnectedness of humanity. Stoicism invites individuals to reflect on the interconnectedness of humanity. Recognize that the well-being of others is intricately linked to your own. By fostering an awareness of this interconnectedness, selfish tendencies can be replaced with a sense of responsibility toward the greater good. The habit of selfishness, a shadow that lurks within the realm of friendships, calls us to tread the Stoic path of justice, altruism, and mutual support. Stoicism, with its timeless principles, provides a compass to navigate through the intricacies of human connections. As we apply these Stoic teachings, let us cultivate friendships where self-centeredness gives way to mutual understanding and support. In the Stoic pursuit of authentic connections, may virtue be the guiding light that fortifies the bonds of camaraderie against the corrosive effects of selfishness. 6. The habit of dishonesty in friendships. In the intricate dance of human connections, the habit of dishonesty emerges as a shadowy specter, capable of casting a long-lasting pall over the foundations of trust and camaraderie. As we navigate the complexities of friendships through the lens of Stoicism, the sixth habit beckons us to confront the insidious nature of dishonesty, a habit that, if left unexamined, can unravel the delicate threads that bind authentic connections. Guided by the wisdom of Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus and Seneca, let us unravel the layers of the habit of dishonesty. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, integrity, and the pursuit of wisdom, provides a sturdy foundation for understanding the corrosive effects of dishonesty in friendships. Together, let us delve into the nuances of this habit and unearth the Stoic principles that fortify the bonds of friendship against the erosive force of deceit. The habit of dishonesty in friendships manifests as a consistent pattern of misleading, concealing, or distorting the truth within the context of relationships. It goes beyond occasional lapses in honesty and transforms into a destructive force that erodes the trust and transparency essential for genuine connections. This habit creates an atmosphere of uncertainty, hindering the authentic expression and understanding necessary for friendships to thrive. Dishonesty weakens individuals on both sides of the friendship equation. For the one practicing deceit, it fosters a sense of inner conflict, leading to a fractured sense of self and moral unease. The burden of maintaining falsehoods strains the individual's psychological well-being, creating a facade that hinders genuine connection. On the receiving end, the friend who discovers the dishonesty experiences a profound sense of betrayal. Trust, once eroded, is challenging to rebuild. The consequences are far-reaching, impacting not only the immediate relationship, but also coloring the individual's future interactions with a sense of caution and skepticism. Stoicism, as a philosophy that advocates for virtue and wisdom, provides foundational principles to counteract the corrosive effects of dishonesty in friendships. The Stoic virtue of wisdom. Wisdom, as a Stoic virtue, entails discernment in judgment and the pursuit of truth. Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate wisdom in their interactions, guiding them to seek the truth and avoid the pitfalls of deception. The Stoic embrace of integrity. Stoicism places a high value on integrity, the alignment of one's actions with their moral principles. Integrity becomes the bedrock of authentic connections, as Stoicism teaches that genuine friendships are forged in the crucible of honesty. Practicing virtue in relationships. The Stoic focus on virtue extends to friendships. Cultivating virtues such as honesty, justice, and temperance becomes essential for fostering authentic connections. Stoicism encourages individuals to prioritize moral character over deceit, creating an environment where trust can flourish. To navigate the treacherous waters of the habit of dishonesty in friendships, Stoicism imparts practical wisdom grounded in virtue and transparency. Cultivate the Stoic virtue of wisdom. Before succumbing to the temptation of dishonesty, practice the Stoic virtue of wisdom. Reflect on the consequences of deception, both for yourself and for the trust within the friendship. Stoicism teaches that seeking the truth, even when uncomfortable, leads to long-term flourishing. Embrace the Stoic concept of integrity. Integrity, according to Stoicism, involves aligning one's actions with their moral principles. In friendships, prioritize honesty as a manifestation of integrity. Embrace the Stoic concept that genuine connections thrive on transparency, and deceit undermines the foundations of authentic camaraderie. Practice virtuous communication. Stoicism advocates for virtuous communication in relationships. This entails expressing oneself with honesty, clarity, and consideration for the feelings of others. By practicing virtuous communication, individuals contribute to an environment where trust can grow and flourish. Acknowledge the consequences of dishonesty. Stoicism encourages individuals to confront the consequences of their actions. Before resorting to dishonesty, reflect on the potential harm it can cause to the trust and understanding within the friendship. Stoicism teaches that acknowledging the consequences is a crucial step in the path to wisdom. Seek guidance from Stoic philosophers. Stoic philosophers, with their timeless wisdom, provide valuable insights into the importance of truth and honesty. Seneca, for example, emphasized the significance of honesty in forging genuine connections. Turn to these philosophical guides for inspiration and guidance on navigating the complexities of friendships with integrity. The habit of dishonesty, a shadow that looms within the realm of friendships, challenges us to tread the Stoic path of wisdom, integrity, and transparent communication. Stoicism, with its timeless principles, provides a compass to navigate through the intricacies of human connections. As we apply these Stoic teachings, let us cultivate friendships where honesty is a cornerstone and trust is the unshakable foundation of genuine camaraderie. In the Stoic pursuit of authentic connections, may virtue be the guiding light that fortifies the bonds of friendship against the corrosive effects of deceit. 7. The habit of betrayal in friendships. In the intricate web of human connections, the habit of betrayal emerges as a dark specter, capable of shattering the bonds of trust and leaving behind the wreckage of fractured friendships. As we navigate the terrain of relationships through the lens of Stoicism, the seventh habit beckons us to confront the profound and far-reaching implications of betrayal, a habit that, once unleashed, can irreversibly alter the fabric of authentic camaraderie. Guided by the wisdom of Stoic philosophers, such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, let us unravel the layers of the habit of betrayal. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, loyalty, and the pursuit of inner tranquility, provides a sturdy foundation for understanding the corrosive effects of betrayal in friendships. Together, let us delve into the nuances of this habit and unearth the Stoic principles that fortify the bonds of friendship against the erosive force of disloyalty. The habit of betrayal in friendships manifests as a pattern of deliberate actions that undermine the trust, loyalty, and mutual understanding within a relationship. It transcends the realm of occasional lapses in judgment and transforms into a profound breach of the fundamental bonds that define authentic connections. Betrayal leaves an indelible mark on both the betrayer and the betrayed, fracturing the foundations of camaraderie. Betrayal weakens individuals on both sides of the friendship equation. For the one committing the act of betrayal, it often involves sacrificing long-term trust and the potential for deep, meaningful connections for short-term gains. The betrayer may experience inner turmoil, guilt, and the erosion of their own moral integrity. On the receiving end, the friend who experiences betrayal is left grappling with a profound sense of hurt, disillusionment, and a shattered worldview. Trust, once broken, becomes a fragile commodity, challenging the individual's ability to form future connections with the same openness and vulnerability. The consequences of betrayal are enduring, impacting not only the immediate relationship, but also coloring the betrayed individual's perception of trust in future interactions. Stoicism, as a philosophy that places virtue and wisdom at its core, imparts timeless principles to counteract the corrosive effects of betrayal in friendships. The Stoic virtue of loyalty. Loyalty, as a Stoic virtue, underscores the importance of steadfastness and faithfulness in relationships. Stoicism teaches that genuine connections thrive on the bedrock of loyalty, and betrayal undermines the very essence of authentic camaraderie. The Stoic pursuit of inner tranquility. Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate inner tranquility, emphasizing that external events are beyond one's control. In the face of betrayal, Stoicism provides tools for managing one's emotional response, fostering resilience, and seeking tranquility amid the storms of interpersonal challenges. Practicing virtue in relationships. The Stoic focus on virtue extends to friendships. Cultivating virtues such as loyalty, trustworthiness, and justice becomes crucial for maintaining the integrity of connections. Stoicism teaches that the pursuit of virtue in relationships leads to enduring bonds built on mutual understanding and trust. To navigate the treacherous waters of the habit of betrayal in friendships, Stoicism imparts practical wisdom grounded in virtue and resilience. Cultivate the Stoic virtue of loyalty. Loyalty, according to Stoicism, involves steadfastness and faithfulness in relationships. Prioritize loyalty as a guiding principle in your friendships and seek friends who share this commitment. Stoicism teaches that the foundation of enduring connections is built on the bedrock of loyalty. Seek inner tranquility in the face of betrayal. Stoicism emphasizes the pursuit of inner tranquility, recognizing that external events are beyond one's control. In the aftermath of betrayal, turn to Stoic practices such as mindfulness, reflection, and acceptance to manage your emotional response. Stoicism provides tools for finding peace amid the tumult of interpersonal challenges. Practice virtue in rebuilding trust. Betrayal often leaves the betrayed with the daunting task of rebuilding trust. Stoicism encourages individuals to practice virtue in this process. For both the betrayer and the betrayed, cultivating virtues such as honesty, transparency, and humility becomes essential. Stoicism teaches that the path to redemption involves the consistent practice of virtuous behavior. Reflect on the consequences of betrayal. Stoicism advocates for reflection on the consequences of one's actions. Before succumbing to the temptation of betrayal, consider the profound and enduring impact it can have on trust and the foundations of friendship. Stoicism teaches that acknowledging the consequences is a crucial step toward wisdom and growth. Turn to Stoic philosophers for guidance. Stoic philosophers, with their timeless wisdom, offer valuable insights into navigating the complexities of betrayal. Marcus Aurelius, for example, emphasized the importance of remaining true to oneself even in the face of external challenges. Seek guidance from Stoic philosophers to find solace, wisdom, and a path forward. The habit of betrayal, a shadow that lingers within the realm of friendships, challenges us to tread the Stoic path of loyalty, inner tranquility, and the pursuit of virtue. Stoicism, with its timeless principles, provides a compass to navigate through the intricacies of human connections. As we apply these Stoic teachings, let us cultivate friendships where loyalty is unwavering, resilience prevails in the face of betrayal, and the bonds of camaraderie are fortified against the corrosive effects of disloyalty. In the Stoic pursuit of authentic connections, may virtue be the guiding light that transforms the wreckage of betrayal into a path of growth, understanding, and enduring friendship. 8. The habit of negativity in friendships. Within the intricate tapestry of friendships, the habit of negativity emerges as a subtle but potent force, capable of casting a persistent shadow over the vibrancy of connections. As we navigate the labyrinth of human relationships through the lens of Stoicism, the 8th habit beckons us to examine the corrosive effects of negativity, a habit that, if left unchecked, can dampen the spirit of camaraderie and hinder the flourishing of authentic connections. Guided by the wisdom of Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus and Seneca, let us unravel the layers of the habit of negativity. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, resilience, and the pursuit of inner tranquility, provides a sturdy foundation for understanding the detrimental impact of negativity in friendships. Together, let us delve into the nuances of this habit and unearth the Stoic principles that fortify the bonds of friendship against the erosive force of pessimism. The habit of negativity in friendships manifests as a consistent inclination toward pessimism, criticism, and a general disposition that focuses on the drawbacks rather than the positive aspects of life and relationships. It goes beyond occasional expressions of concern and transforms into a habitual mindset that can undermine the joy, support, and understanding essential for genuine connections. Negativity weakens individuals on both ends of the friendship spectrum. For the one harboring a negative mindset, it fosters a pervasive sense of discontent, robbing them of the ability to appreciate the positive aspects of life and relationships. This habitual negativity becomes a barrier to experiencing genuine joy and gratitude, hindering personal growth and the potential for deep connections. On the receiving end, friends confronted with constant negativity may feel emotionally drained, unappreciated, and disheartened. The habit of negativity erodes the atmosphere of mutual support and understanding, creating an environment where the positive aspects of friendship are overshadowed by a prevailing sense of pessimism. Stoicism, as a philosophy rooted in virtue and the pursuit of tranquility, imparts timeless principles to counteract the corrosive effects of negativity in friendships. The Stoic virtue of wisdom. Wisdom, as a Stoic virtue, involves discernment and judgment and the ability to see beyond immediate challenges. Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate wisdom in their mindset, fostering an understanding that life's events, both positive and negative, are beyond their control. The Stoic embrace of tranquility. Stoicism places a high value on inner tranquility, emphasizing that external events are indifferent and should not disturb one's inner peace. In the face of negativity, Stoicism provides tools for managing one's emotional response, fostering resilience, and maintaining a calm demeanor. Practicing virtue in relationships. The Stoic focus on virtue extends to friendships. Cultivating virtues such as optimism, gratitude, and temperance becomes essential for fostering authentic connections. Stoicism teaches that the pursuit of virtue in relationships leads to enduring bonds built on mutual understanding and support. To navigate the treacherous waters of the habit of negativity in friendships, Stoicism imparts practical wisdom grounded in virtue and a positive mindset. Cultivate the Stoic virtue of wisdom. Before succumbing to a negative mindset, practice the Stoic virtue of wisdom. Reflect on the transitory nature of events and the limited control one has over external circumstances. Stoicism teaches that cultivating wisdom allows individuals to approach challenges with a balanced perspective. Embrace the Stoic concept of tranquility. Stoicism emphasizes the pursuit of inner tranquility, recognizing that external events are beyond one's control. In the face of negativity, turn to Stoic practices such as mindfulness, reflection, and acceptance to manage your emotional response. Stoicism provides tools for finding peace, amid the storms of pessimism. Practice virtue in cultivating optimism. The Stoic philosophy encourages individuals to practice virtue in cultivating optimism and gratitude. Actively seek the positive aspects of life and relationships, focusing on virtues such as kindness, appreciation, and resilience. Stoicism teaches that a virtuous mindset contributes to the flourishing of authentic connections. Encourage a positive atmosphere in friendships. Actively contribute to a positive atmosphere in friendships by encouraging discussions and activities that uplift the spirits of all involved. Create an environment where mutual support, gratitude, and a focus on virtues prevail over a habitual negativity. Stoicism teaches that the collective mindset of a group can influence individual attitudes. Limit exposure to negative influences. Stoicism recognizes the impact of external influences on one's mindset. If faced with persistent negativity from friends, consider limiting exposure to these influences. While maintaining empathy, prioritize friendships that contribute to a positive and uplifting atmosphere. Stoicism teaches that individuals have control over their reactions and choices. The habit of negativity, a subtle but pervasive force within friendships, challenges us to tread the Stoic path of wisdom, inner tranquility, and the pursuit of virtue. Stoicism, with its timeless principles, provides a compass to navigate through the intricacies of human connections. As we apply these Stoic teachings, let us cultivate friendships where a positive mindset prevails, mutual support flourishes, and the bonds of camaraderie are fortified against the corrosive effects of pessimism. In the Stoic pursuit of authentic connections, may virtue be the guiding light that transforms the shadows of negativity into the warmth of genuine joy and understanding. 9. The habit of envy in friendships. In the intricate dance of human connections, the habit of envy emerges as a formidable adversary, capable of poisoning the well of genuine camaraderie. As we navigate the complexities of friendships through the lens of Stoicism, the 9th habit beckons us to confront the insidious nature of envy, a habit that, if left unchecked, can erode the foundations of trust, gratitude, and mutual support, essential for authentic connections. Guided by the wisdom of Stoic philosophers such as Seneca and Epictetus, let us unravel the layers of the habit of envy. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, contentment, and the pursuit of inner tranquility, provides a sturdy foundation for understanding the corrosive effects of envy in friendships. Together, let us delve into the nuances of this habit and unearth the Stoic principles that fortify the bonds of friendship against the erosive force of covetousness. The habit of envy in friendships manifests as a persistent feeling of discontent or resentment arising from the perceived advantages, successes, or possessions of a friend. It goes beyond momentary pangs of jealousy and transforms into a habitual mindset that can poison the well of mutual support, hindering the flourishing of authentic connections. Envy weakens individuals on both sides of the friendship equation. For the one harboring envy, it fosters a toxic mindset that clouds the ability to appreciate the successes and joys of others. The envious individual may become consumed by comparison, leading to discontent and a diminished sense of self-worth. On the receiving end, friends who sense the undertones of envy may feel a strain on the mutual support and trust that underpin authentic connections. Envy can lead to a breakdown in open communication, hindering the atmosphere of shared successes and joys that contribute to the vibrancy of friendships. Stoicism, as a philosophy that advocates for virtue and the pursuit of tranquility, imparts timeless principles to counteract the corrosive effects of envy in friendships. The Stoic virtue of contentment. Contentment, as a Stoic virtue, involves finding joy and fulfillment in one's present circumstances. Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate contentment as an antidote to the destructive effects of envy. Embracing the virtue of contentment allows friends to appreciate their unique paths without succumbing to comparison. The Stoic embrace of gratitude. Stoicism places a high value on gratitude, the acknowledgement and appreciation of the positive aspects of life. Fostering gratitude becomes crucial in countering the negativity of envy. Stoicism teaches that a mindset of gratitude leads to a richer and more fulfilling experience of life and relationships. Practicing virtue in relationships. The Stoic focus on virtue extends to friendships. Cultivating virtues such as magnanimity, kindness, and empathy becomes essential for fostering authentic connections. Stoicism teaches that the pursuit of virtue in relationships contributes to an environment of mutual understanding and support. To navigate the treacherous waters of the habit of envy in friendships, Stoicism imparts practical wisdom grounded in virtue and a contented mindset. Cultivate the Stoic virtue of contentment. Before succumbing to envy, practice the Stoic virtue of contentment. Reflect on the unique path and circumstances that shape your life, appreciating the journey for what it is. Stoicism teaches that contentment arises from embracing one's present circumstances and finding joy in the journey. Embrace the Stoic concept of gratitude. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of gratitude in fostering a positive mindset. Actively seek and acknowledge the positive aspects of your own life and the successes of your friends. Stoicism teaches that gratitude transforms envy into an appreciation for the richness of life's experiences. Practice virtue in fostering empathy. The Stoic philosophy encourages individuals to practice virtue in fostering empathy. Cultivate an understanding of the challenges and successes of your friends, approaching their experiences with magnanimity and kindness. Stoicism teaches that virtuous behavior contributes to an atmosphere of mutual support. Shift focus from comparison to individual growth. Stoicism invites individuals to shift their focus from comparison to the pursuit of individual growth. Instead of measuring success based on external markers, focus on personal development and the cultivation of virtues. Stoicism teaches that true fulfillment comes from aligning actions with one's values. Encourage open communication about feelings. Envy often thrives in the shadows of unspoken feelings. Stoicism encourages open communication about emotions, including discussions about feelings of envy. Friends can create an environment where honest conversations about emotions are welcomed, fostering mutual understanding and support. The habit of envy, a shadow that looms within the realm of friendships, challenges us to tread the Stoic path of contentment, gratitude, and the pursuit of virtue. Stoicism, with its timeless principles, provides a compass to navigate through the intricacies of human connections. As we apply these Stoic teachings, let us cultivate friendships where contentment prevails, gratitude flourishes, and the bonds of camaraderie are fortified against the corrosive effects of envy. In the Stoic pursuit of authentic connections, may virtue be the guiding light that transforms the shadows of envy into a celebration of individual journeys and shared joys. 10. The habit of inconsistency in friendships. In the intricate tapestry of human connections, the habit of inconsistency emerges as a disruptor, capable of introducing uncertainty and instability into the dynamics of friendships. As we navigate the complexities of relationships through the lens of Stoicism, the 10th habit beckons us to examine the detrimental impact of inconsistency, a habit that, if left unaddressed, can erode the trust, reliability, and mutual understanding essential for authentic connections. Guided by the wisdom of Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, let us unravel the layers of the habit of inconsistency. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, steadfastness, and the pursuit of inner tranquility, provides a sturdy foundation for understanding the corrosive effects of inconsistency in friendships. Together, let us delve into the nuances of this habit and unearth the Stoic principles that fortify the bonds of friendship against the erosive force of unreliability. The habit of inconsistency in friendships manifests as a pattern of unreliability, unpredictability, and a lack of steadfastness in one's actions and commitments. It goes beyond occasional lapses in consistency and transforms into a habitual mindset that can introduce doubt, frustration, and a sense of instability into the fabric of connections. Inconsistency weakens individuals on both sides of the friendship equation. For the inconsistent individual, it may lead to a diminished sense of self-worth, as the inability to follow through on commitments or be dependable can erode one's confidence and integrity. This habit creates a dissonance between intentions and actions, hindering personal growth and the potential for deep connections. On the receiving end, friends confronted with inconsistency may experience frustration, disappointment, and a sense of unmet expectations. The habit of inconsistency can undermine the foundation of trust and reliability that is crucial for the flourishing of authentic connections. It introduces an element of uncertainty, making it challenging for friends to rely on one another and fostering an atmosphere of instability. Stoicism, as a philosophy rooted in virtue and the pursuit of inner tranquility, imparts timeless principles to counteract the corrosive effects of inconsistency in friendships. The Stoic virtue of steadfastness. Steadfastness as a Stoic virtue involves the commitment to principles, reliability, and consistency in one's actions. Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate steadfastness as a cornerstone of virtuous behavior. Embracing this virtue allows friends to build a foundation of trust and dependability. The Stoic embrace of inner tranquility. Stoicism places a high value on inner tranquility, emphasizing that external events are beyond one's control. In the face of inconsistency, Stoicism provides tools for managing one's emotional response, fostering resilience and maintaining a calm demeanor amid the uncertainties of interpersonal relationships. Practicing virtue in relationships. The Stoic focus on virtue extends to friendships. Cultivating virtues such as reliability, honesty, and justice becomes essential for fostering authentic connections. Stoicism teaches that the pursuit of virtue in relationships contributes to an environment of mutual understanding and support. To navigate the treacherous waters of the habit of inconsistency in friendships, Stoicism imparts practical wisdom grounded in virtue and a commitment to dependability. Cultivate the Stoic virtue of steadfastness. Before succumbing to inconsistency, practice the Stoic virtue of steadfastness. Reflect on the importance of being reliable and consistent in your actions and commitments. Stoicism teaches that cultivating steadfastness allows friends to build trust and depend on one another in times of need. Embrace the Stoic concept of inner tranquility. Stoicism emphasizes the pursuit of inner tranquility, recognizing that external events are beyond one's control. In the face of inconsistency, turn to Stoic practices such as mindfulness, reflection, and acceptance to manage your emotional response. Stoicism provides tools for finding peace amid the uncertainties of interpersonal relationships. Practice virtue in fostering reliability. The Stoic philosophy encourages individuals to practice virtue in fostering reliability. Cultivate a commitment to follow through on your promises, be punctual, and consistently demonstrate dependability. Stoicism teaches that virtuous behavior contributes to an atmosphere of trust and stability in friendships. Communicate clearly about commitments. Inconsistency often thrives in the absence of clear communication. Stoicism advocates for open communication about commitments and expectations in friendships. Clearly express your intentions and limitations, fostering an environment where friends can understand and support one another in their respective journeys. Set realistic expectations. Stoicism invites individuals to set realistic expectations for themselves and others. Recognize your own limitations and capacities, and communicate these realistically to your friends. Manage expectations to create an atmosphere of understanding and acceptance, reducing the potential for disappointment due to inconsistency. The habit of inconsistency, a disruptor within the realm of friendships. challenges us to tread the Stoic path of steadfastness, inner tranquility, and the pursuit of virtue. Stoicism, with its timeless principles, provides a compass to navigate through the intricacies of human connections. As we apply these Stoic teachings, let us cultivate friendships where steadfastness prevails, inner tranquility flourishes, and the bonds of camaraderie are fortified against the corrosive effects of inconsistency. In the Stoic pursuit of authentic connections, may virtue be the guiding light that transforms the uncertainties of inconsistency into the stability of dependable and enduring friendships. In the crucible of Stoicism, we've explored the intricate dance of friendships, unraveling habits that can either fortify or erode the bonds we cherish. Let Stoicism be our guiding light, urging us to surround ourselves with friends who mirror the virtues we hold dear. As we apply these Stoic principles to our connections, may our friendships become a sanctuary of shared growth and enduring strength. In the tapestry of life, friendships are the threads that weave our shared narrative. Embrace Stoicism, fellow seekers, as a guiding force in nurturing connections that stand resilient against the storms of existence. Change takes time. Let us dedicate ourselves to this Stoic pursuit of meaningful camaraderie. Share your reflections on friendships in the comments below. If this Stoic wisdom resonates, illuminate the path for others by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Let our community flourish as we embark on this journey towards profound connections grounded in virtue. Thank you for delving into the profound realm of Stoicism and friendships. May our collective journey continue, and may the bonds we forge be imbued with the strength of Stoic virtues. Gratitude for your presence on this odyssey, and I look forward to our continued exploration together.